That was a total fail. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and today we're doing another story time, and this one is about how terrible I am at flirting and keeping my A game on. But so I was in Goblin Valley. I was camping in Goblin Valley. It was my very first time camping in the desert, and it was the first day there. It was starting to come the evening. I was riding around with my four-wheeler, and my brother was riding around with me, and my grandpa calls me in and my brother in. So we go in park, and he's like, oh, this hillbilly guy is coming, and I'm like, what the heck? But I was like, hillbilly, and I just thought it was another old guy, because, you know, my grandpa's a little bit older, and all his friends are older, of course. And so I was like, okay. So I didn't think anything of it, but as soon as they pull in their trailer in and get it all settled, I start going out and start riding around again. And then it starts getting like a little bit darker, and my mom's like, okay guys, you should come on in, it's getting late. And I was like, okay, so I pull in, I take off my helmet, and I see this really cute guy right where Hillbilly's trailer was. I was like, is this hottie, you know? And so, like, I go into the trailer, I wipe off my face, and I go out into the campsite, not trying to watch this really cute guy, because that would be awkward if he catches me, you know? So I'm just talking to my grandpa, asking who this guy is. He has no clue, but the person who did know was in his trailer, and so I was like, okay. But I go into my trailer for a little bit to get marshmallows and graham crackers and chocolate, but there was no graham crackers or chocolate, so we just roasted marshmallows. But so I got marshmallows, I got it out, and I was walking to the campsite, and there was a cute boy sitting there, and I was like, whoa, okay. And so I sit down, you know, minding my own business, trying not to look over, because that would be awkward if he catches me, you know. And so I'm just roasting the marshmallow with my brother, acting childish as always, and I look over and he's staring at me, and I'm like, okay, you know, checking my mouth, make sure there's no marshmallow stuff around my mouth, because that would be really embarrassing. That would be really embarrassing. But then later, after the marshmallows, he starts talking to me and betting. You know, he asked my age, he asked what my name is, and he's 2 years older than me, but he thought that I was his age, which really, that doesn't really happen that much. And I thought it was a setback, seeing that we were young, that I was a little bit younger than him. I thought it was a setback and they wouldn't have a chance with him, but he didn't really care apparently. And anyways, he gets called to go do something, and a little bit after, I have to go pee. So I walk over, and he's like, hey, you want to go help me? Like and he has a flashlight, and literally I turn to him and say, no, sorry, I have to go pee right now. What? What was I thinking? I don't know. But as soon as I say that, I'm like, oh my gosh, what an idiot. I'm such an idiot. So I'm literally, like, I go inside, I'm on the toilet in the trailer, and I'm just sitting there like this, and I'm like, what an idiot. Oh my gosh, I'm such an idiot. You know, like, I was just saying that over and over. I go to my mom, I tell her what happened, because she's over at the campsite, at the campfire. He was still working or whatever. She's like, oh, he probably wanted to get to know you. And I was like, oh my gosh, what an idiot, you know? And it's time for us to go to bed. My mom's in the trailer washing her hair, and she's like, yeah, he looks like he really liked you. He kept staring at you and stuff. And I was like, oh my god, I'm an idiot. I totally blew it because I told him I had to go pee. You know, what an idiot I am. And so I'm just sitting there over and over and over, and like, I'm an idiot, I'm an idiot. My mom, like, finally, like, shut up, you know, you have to go to bed. So okay, fine. So I go to bed, and then I just, like, sit up in the bed, and I'm like, you know what, tomorrow's gonna be a new day. I'm gonna be cute, and I'm gonna flirt with him, you know? Which is weird. I don't know why, but so I wake up, and so the next day I wake up, and I'm still in my pajamas. My shorts are like really short because they're pajama shorts, so it's like no one's gonna see me. I'm in bed, and I have like a really thin shirt on. I throw on a hoodie just so no one sees through my shirt, and I go out to the tent because that's where all of our clothes are, and also where my brother and my dad are sleeping. So I go into the tent, and I grab the clothes, you know, I grab some clothes, and I go out of the tent into the trailer, and I change. And I'm changed into some longer shorts and a really cute shirt that I was wearing, and my arms are really cold, so I throw on a hoodie. My legs weren't cold though. So I go out, I have my hoodie on, you know, my high top's on. I go out, I walk over, and I see him staring at me. And I'm like, what the heck? You know, like, I look around, seeing if he's, like, staring at something behind me that could be, like, a dragon or something. I don't know. But he's, like, staring at me, like, total shock. And I'm like, okay, is there, like, a dragon? Do I have something on my face? But I realized that I took my hair out, and, like, the first time you saw me, my hair was in braids. Because I always wear braids, but I took my hair out, and like I had my bangs up here in like a ponytail thing, but I don't think that's what he was shocked about. I don't know what he was shocked about. I don't know what goes through a guy's head, but anyways, so he's like in total shock, and I sit down, and I'm talking to my dad about, I can't remember what I'm talking to him about, and my grandpa offers me coffee, and I say no, and you know, like, he, like, the cute guy will, like, laugh at us, or laugh at something I said and stuff like that, and I'm like, okay, that's weird, but I get coffee, and, I'm on a sugar high, because literally I have, like, creamer, sugar, and coffee. So, like, I always go on a sugar high when I have coffee, because I don't really like the taste of coffee, so that's why I have, like, a lot of sugar and creamer and stuff, which I should just, like, I don't know, just not drink coffee, and do something else to wake me up. But anyway, so I'm having a sugar high. I can't really eat very well, and I'm just sitting there, and I'm trying to eat the best I can, and I hear the cute guy's four-wheeler turn on. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I gotta get out there, show him that I can do all these tricks on the four-wheeler, which really I can't do any tricks. I just want to try and show him that I am cool, even though I'm not. So yeah, I was like, okay, let me eat my food, and I'm like trying to shove it in my face. And I swallow it, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go out there, you know, I wipe my face, make sure there's nothing on my face. I put on my helmet, and he's watching me put on my helmet. I think that was it, the time when he was watching me put on my helmet. I can't remember. But I put on my helmet, and, I turn on my four-wheeler, and he's gone, and I'm like, okay, whatever. So I'm just riding around, you know, and I see him come in, and, like, you know, I'm trying to show off and stuff, like, whatever. And then my brother comes out, and we're all riding and stuff, and he crashes. And that's a long story, and you'll have to, like, if you want to know what happened when he crashed, like this video, so you can know what happened and all that stuff. So he crashes, and it's a little bit after he crashes, and, like, I start riding again, but on my four-wheeler, and because he crashed the other four-wheeler, and we're riding, and he starts chasing after me, and I'm like, whoa, okay, you know, I'm, like, trying not to be cool, like, trying not to be, blushing and stuff, because, yeah, but he's chasing me, and, like, you know, I'm trying to do, like, these cool things, trying to get him off of my butt, and stuff, and then, like, he's still, like, right behind me, and I make a turn or something, I can't remember, really, and, like, I guess he wasn't expecting it, but I turn as his four-wheeler is tipped, and he's, like, hopping, like, tipped on the side, and he's, like, hopping along until it goes back on all four wheels, and, like, he was like, I was like, oh my gosh, that is so scary, like, what the heck, and I was like, are you okay? He's like, yeah, but then a little bit after that, you know, we're just, like, hanging out, because we had to put away the four-wheelers, and we're just hanging out, and then, like, a little bit after, everyone's like, hey, let's go to the state park, the Goblin Valley State Park, you know, where, like, the rock formations kind of look like goblins, it's all really cute and stuff. We're all like, yeah, that'd be so fun, you know, and, we're trying to figure out seating arrangements. I usually sit in the front, because there's, like, my grandpa's truck, he has the front, and then he has a compartment that you can turn into, like, a little mini other seat for the front, and it has a seat belt and all that stuff, and I get kicked to the back. And I'm like, what the heck, why am I in the back? And I see the really cute guy sitting next to me, and his grandpa sitting next to me, and I'm like, okay, now I'm boy trapped, and the really cute guy is right next to me, and his knee is literally touching mine. This is really awkward, you know? Plus his grandpa is right there. And so I'm like, okay, you know, this is really awkward, and my dad's like, why are you sitting in the back? I'm like, I don't know, I don't want to sit here, and, you know, he kind of laughs, because he's usually done that. And then, while we were riding there, I really have to go pee, okay, and, like, we go to where the little thing is, and I get out of the car because I have to push the cute guy out of the way because he won't get out, and I have to push him out because like I was in the middle, you know. I had to push him out, and I go out there and I go into this little thing. I'm like, hey, do you have bathrooms? He's like, no, you don't. No, we don't. I'm like, what the heck? So I'm like really holding my pee in, and I come in and I'm like, they don't have bathrooms, and of course the cute guy starts to freaking torture me with water bottles and stuff, and I grabbed the water bottle out of his hand. I'm like, I'm gonna slap you with this. But then we go into where the parking is, and finally they have a bathroom, but there's a really long wait for the bathroom, and so I had to wait. But I finally peed, and it was like a miracle, like literally it was. But I went pee. It was good. We went out there, and we started walking, and usually when I think the guy's cute, he usually tries to avoid me because I'm not cute myself, but he usually tries to avoid me. But this time, the cute guy was following me and stuff, and he was like, hey, we should climb this hill and stuff, and I'm like, no, because I already know that I'm going to face plant into that hill, like, no, and he was like, and like, he climbs up to this really top hill, and he's like, yo, hold my hat, and I don't even try to catch it, because if I do, I'll look like an idiot trying to catch something that I can't catch. So I just watch it fall to the floor, and then I pick it up, and I hand him the hat once he comes back down the hill. So I don't know why I needed to hold his hat. I don't know. But then he convinces me to go into a cave that's really high up, and mind you, I really don't like heights. So I was like, okay, but if I die, it's all on you, and I'm gonna come back and haunt you, you know, all this stuff. And then we were just having fun and all that stuff. And after the Goblin Valley Park, it's getting late. We're having dinner, and my family and I go on a ride without everyone else. And we come back, and it's dark again. And that's basically all that's been happening. That happened that day. But I don't know if it was Sunday or Monday, but the cute guy, he figures out how to like cut wood in half, and you know, like, oh, this is fun. He turns to my mom. Apparently he turned to me. According to my mom, he turned to me and said, this is how I show off my muscles. But all I heard was like, this is how I strengthen my muscles. So I don't know, I wasn't really listening. Apparently I'm like really oblivious to really cute guys trying to flirt on me, I guess. But anyways, so yeah, and he was like apparently like showing off for me and all that stuff. I was like, whatever. But the night came. I don't really remember what happened that night. I think it was just more talking and all that random stuff. And then we go to bed. Sorry about that, guys. My phone decided to just shut off in the middle of recording, but we're talking about Monday. So Monday, nothing really happened. My brother, my dad, and this guy that we're camping with all went on this really long 4-wheeler ride. We come back, and we're helping this one person move out of the campsite, you know, just because it was the day they were moving, because it was Monday and they had work the next day. So we're helping them move out of the campsite, and we're eating watermelon, and like the cute guy sitting next to me, we're talking, and he tells me about how burnt he is and stuff, and how he needs aloe vera, and I find it and I give it to him. And then he's like, I can't reach my back, you know, I need someone to help me. And my mom turns to me, and like, you know, I'm like, oh, that's a bummer. And my mom turns to me, she's like, you can help him. And I'm like, oh, of course. My mom had to set me up with this, because she knows that I thought he was cute. And apparently she also knew that he thought I was cute or something. But anyways, so I was like, oh, crap. So he takes off his shirt, and he's red all over his shoulders and the back of his neck. And I have to rub it all over. It was freaking awkward. Everyone was staring at me and him. Everyone was joking because we had like some sort of romance or whatever. And I help put it on him, and that was that. He thanks me, and then we go in to have dinner. And after, I help him put it on again, and then we have a water fight. It wasn't really a water fight. He was just playing with bed tin. And I poured water on him, and then he started pouring water on me, and I got him while he was running. It was a pretty cool move. Like, I was like, oh yeah, I can do that, but it probably wasn't really that cool. And then we started playing Frisbee, and that was the end of that night, because it was night, and we were just laying, staring at the stars, and I got really tired, and I went inside and went to bed, and that was that. Then the next day, we were leaving, we were getting ready to leave, and we were packing and everything, and my stupid self again, I was helping my grandpa put up these anchors to help, things that help like set the trailer in place, you know, so it doesn't like rock or anything. So I was helping lift that up because there's a button, you push it and it's really slow. I was using, and like the cute guy says bye to my parents and my family, and he comes over to me and he's like, do you need both hands to do that? I'm like, no. So I took one hand off and he hugs me from the side, you know, I hug him back, and then he leaves, I wave bye, I say bye. He got my number because it was Monday night. He asked me for my phone, I gave it to him, and then he snuck his number in, and then I did the exact same thing to him, you know, whatever. And so so he had my number, I was saying bye, I was saying to him to text me and stuff, and then my grandma turns to me and she's like, he wanted to hug you full on, not just on the side. And I'm like, oh my gosh, really? And like I'm starting to freak out. I'm hitting my head on the dashboard of the truck, and I just sit there in the truck waiting until I get service so I can apologize for my stupidity that has happened to him. That I did to him. So yeah, that was the story of the cute guy, my idiotic self, and our camping trip. So like this video if you want to know the four-wheeler crash that my brother did. So like this video if you want to know about that story. And yeah, if you have any suggestions about any videos you want me to do, comment down below. Also, I'll have all my social media websites in the description down below. And I hope you guys like this video. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe because I'm a friend, you're a friend. Let's be friends together. If you're wondering what happened to that cute guy, we text sometimes. We don't really talk that much because he lives in another state and it's kind of hard to contact each other. But we might see each other next summer. I don't know. Either one of us might have a boyfriend and girlfriend by that time. So who knows. So yeah. I hope you guys like this video. I'll see you in the next video. Bye! And I was just like, oh my gosh, not today, Satan. I don't want to die today. Today's not my day.